Queen gave a final poison as Sussexes forced their children rejected royal titles to gain popularity. Baby Lilibet was born to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle earlier this year. And for one crucial reason, she and her older brother Archie are eligible for a prestigious honor their cousins George, Charlotte and Louis are not. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle welcomed their second child, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, in June 2021. Baby Lilibet, who will be known as Lily, was named in honor of the Queen's family nickname. But both Lilibet and her older brother Archie Harrison did not receive royal titles from the Queen when they were born. Under the eligibility criteria, both Archie and Lilibet may be eligible to run for the U.S. presidency in the future. Anyone who is a natural-born U.S. citizen, at least 35 years old and has been a resident of the U.S. for 14 years is eligible to run for president in the U.S. Although Archie was born in the UK, his mother Meghan is a U.S. citizen, which means he is eligible for U.S. citizenship. Changes were implemented in the 1970s which allow children born abroad to be American citizens if either parent was a U.S. citizen at birth. And Lilibet was born in California, where her family now resides full-time, so Lilibet is also eligible to put herself forward for the top job one day. John Arvile, professor of political science at Middle Tennessee State University, explained, children born of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in the United States would be citizens and would be eligible to run for president when they are old enough, but they would have to win this in an election rather than inherit the office. If either Archie or Lilibet has political ambitions in the future, they may have to renounce their claims to the British throne to be US president or receive special permission from Congress. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis do not have the option of American citizenship, so they are not eligible to run for president like their cousins. Harry and Meghan's two children, Archie and Lilibet, are both 7th and 8th in line to the throne respectively. Despite this, Archie and Lilibet were not granted royal titles by the Queen, due to royal rules implemented more than a century ago. A letter passed by King George V in 1917 outlined who exactly was eligible for prince and princess titles in the royal family. The children of the monarch, and the grandchildren of the monarch through the male line, are eligible for prince and princess titles. For this reason, Prince William and Prince Harry got titles because their father was the Queen's son. The letter also outlined that great-grandchildren of the monarch are not eligible for prince or princess titles. However, an exception was made for the eldest son of the Prince of Wales. So under the rules, Prince George was eligible for a prince title when he was born in 2013. Technically, George's future siblings Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis would not be given prince or princess titles under these rules. However, the Queen implemented changes before George's birth, which outlined that all of Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge's children would get prince or princess titles. Under the 1917 letter, Harry and Meghan's two children would be eligible for prince or princess titles when Prince Charles is king, as Lilibet and Archie would then be grandchildren of the monarch through the male line. Royal baby Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor could be eligible to become President of the United States, but only if she cuts ties to the British monarchy. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's daughter Lily was born in Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital on Friday. She is 8th in line to the throne, and currently doesn't have a royal title. However, she could be granted a princess title when her grandfather Prince Charles becomes king. This is due to Letters Patent 1917, an ancient decree which states that the grandchildren in the male line of the reigning monarch are eligible to receive royal titles. As long as she doesn't use her title, Lily could become the first British royal to also become an elected official in the US.